But like, don't educate your children to be rich. Educate them to be happy. So when they grow up, they will know the value of things, not the price of them. لا تعلم أولادك أن يكونوا أغنياء، علمهم أن يكونوا سعداء. لذا حينما يكبرون يتعلمون قيمة الأشياء وليس سعرها. Eat your food as your medicine. Otherwise you have to eat your medicine as your food. كل غذائك كدواء وإلا ستأكل دواءك كغذاء. طبعا باجين للكالتشر المصرية الأكل بتاعنا very healthy الحقيقة. ف we have to learn يعني إن في الأعياد والحاجات دي ناخد النصيحة دي. The one who loves you will never leave you, because even if there's 100 reasons to give up, he or she will find one reason to hold on. الشخص الذي يحبك لن يتركك أبدا حتى لو كان هناك 100 سبب للترك، لأنه سيجد سببا واحدا للبقاء. حافظ على الشخص ده. There's a lot of difference between human being and being a human, if you understand it. فرق شاسع بين أن تكون إنسان أو تتصرف كإنسان. فقط قليلون يعرفون الفرق. You are loved when you're born. You will be loved when you die. In between, you have to manage. كنت محبوبا عند ولادتك وستكون محبوبا بعد موتك. وبينهم جاهد أن تكون محبوبا. If you want to walk fast, walk alone. But if you want to walk far, walk together. للناس المتزوجين. إذا أردت أن تمشي سريعا امشي بمفردك. أما إن أردت أن تمشي بعيدا امشوا معا. 6 best doctors in the world: sunlight, rest, exercise, diet, self-confidence, and friends. Maintain them all in all the stage of life and enjoy healthy life. أفضل 6 أطباء في العالم: الشمس، الراحة، الرياضة، النظام الغذائي، الثقة بالنفس، الأصدقاء. طبعا إذا كانوا كويسين التزم بهم واستمتع بحياتك. If you see the moon, you see the beauty of God. If you see the sun, you see the power of God. And if you see the mirror, you see the best creation of God. So believe in yourself. إذا نظرت للقمر فسوف ترى جمال الله، وإذا نظرت للشمس فسوف ترى قوة الله، أما إذا نظرت في المرآة فسوف ترى أعظم ما صنع الله. لذا ثق بنفسك. Happy New Year. مش عايز الأبل يشتغل ثانية واحدة.
هنعرض لكم حاجة حلوة قوي. السنة دي غيرنا النظام شوية. احنا كل سنة كنا بنعمل صور للمناسبات بتاعت الكنيسة كلها، سواء في مواليد، في معموديات، في أفراح، خطوبات، الحاجات دي كلها. السنة دي قررنا نعمل حاجة جميلة قوي قوي، ودي كانت فكرة ناس تانية مش فكرتي. إن طبعا الفضل يرجع بعد ربنا لدكتور جورج، لأن هو عنده جميع الكوليكشن بتاعت الكنيسة دي من يوم ما ابتدت لغاية النهاردة. فطبعا شكر جامد جدا لدكتور جورج. وواحد من الخدام الشباب معانا جداد، مش جديد في الكنيسة، جديد في الإيج، اشترك معانا وعمل بنتيشن دي ليكو، هو جيرمايا بطرس.
طبعا تاريخ الكنيسة ده is very emotional الحقيقة و very touching، لأن في ناس كتير هنا ما عصروش الحاجات دي، ما عصروش أول قداس وإحنا بنصلي في ضد 20-30 نفر، ما شافوش مثلا واحنا مش لاقيين مكان وبنصلي في جراج، ما شافوش واحنا بنأجر من الكنيسة الكاثوليك بتاعت بونافنتشر وناخد منهم صالة صغيرة. يعني الكنيسة مرينا طبعا بحاجات كتير، لكن اللي وصلنا إلى الحال ده الحقيقة نشكر ربنا عليه، وتبقى فرصة إن في نهاية السنة نفتكر قد إيه ربنا اتعامل معانا طول السنين اللي فاتت. الكلمة الثانية زي ما احنا متعودين كل سنة للدكتور نبيل أثناشي. اتفضل يا دكتور نبيل. بسم الله والابن والروح القدس الإله الواحد آمين.
Happy New Year. Today I'm going to talk to you about Shakespeare. You know Shakespeare? No, not the one you know. We're going to talk about Shakespeare of the prophets. The evangelical prophet. Who's that? Isaiah. Isaiah. His name is amazing. Yashaya. Yashayahu means God is salvation. Yahweh is salvation. And his writing and his Bible represent salvation. He wrote 66 chapters, like what the books of the Bible. 1 to 39, he talk about condemnation, the need for salvation. And the second ones after that, the 27, he talk about the provision of salvation. The need for salvation and the condemnation represent the Old Testament, and they exactly 39 chapters, like the 39 books of the Old Testament. And the 27 after that, we talk about the provision of salvation. So his message is salvation and the importance of salvation. It's a very big book. We can't speak about all what is in it, but we're going to give you some examples. He was a prophet for about 40 years. He started from Isaiah and Josham, Asher, and Yaziah. And these are the prophets, the kings of Judah, 4 kings. The last one was Hosea, which has his son Manasseh. And Manasseh was very evil. You know what they did for the prophet, the evangelical prophet? They saw him into 2. That's sad, but he did not die. He went to paradise like they try to do every time now, and he's there alive, and his book speaks to us. Especially, he mentioned the word salvation 26 times in his book. You know how many in the other prophets? 7. Especially for Egyptians, we are very proud about Jesus talking to us in chapter 19. 1 to 4. The Lord rides on a swift cloud. The idols of Egypt will totter. And this happened when Saint Mary took Jesus. They went to one of the idol houses in Alexandria. They all fell face down. Then in that day there will be an altar in the midst of the land of Egypt, and a pillar at its border, to be a sign and witness to the Lord of hosts in the land of Egypt. And this actually happened. In the center of Egypt was Asyut, and there was a monastery there, and the church of St. Mary there, and it happened that Jesus consecrated this church. Many years later, the Pope tried to consecrate it. St. Mary appeared to him and said, no, Jesus did that. So in the middle of the land of Egypt, there will be a temple for the Lord. And a pillar at its border. The pillar, many people say it is the pyramid between the upper Egypt and lower Egypt. Then, chapter 21, the Lord will be known to Egypt. The Egyptian will know the Lord. That's specific. And they talk about, there are things about, they said this, the heads of Soan are not clever, and those of Nov are, they don't give a right advice, but he gives this, allows these things to happen, and said the Lord will strike to heal. He trying to heal the Egyptian. And the most blessing which any nation had is the last verse, 25. The Lord of hosts shall bless, saying, bless my people Egypt. We are his people. Imagine that. And I'll show you at the end what is the meaning of this word, my people. Now we come to Christ in the book of Isaiah. 7:14. The Lord himself shall give you a sign. The Lord himself. Never said before like that. The virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall be called Emmanuel, means God with us. The virgin shall conceive. You know, in the Septuagintal translation, when they put 70 people during the reign of Ptolemy II to translate the Bible, what happened? Saint Simon, the elder, was there writing. So he said, virgin. I'm not going to write virgin, I'll say Mary. So the angel appeared to him and said, write angel. And he wrote it, write virgin. So he wrote it and then he changed it. And then appeared to him again, write virgin. And then the last time he said, write a virgin and you will not die until you see this with your own eyes. He carried Jesus after 350 years. He lived 350 years and say, now you release your servant is pleased because my eyes have seen your salvation to the Jews and your light to the Gentiles. And then in 9:1 and 2, he talk about Galilee of the Gentile. The people who walk in the darkness have seen great light. Those who dwell in the land of the shadow of death, upon them light has shined. And this happened. Look at this chapter 9, 6 and 7. And to us a child is born, and to us a son is given, and the government shall be on his shoulder. He will be wonderful, Counselor, Mighty God, Eternal Father, Prince of Peace. Of the increase of his government and peace shall be no end. Which government are they talking about that will be on Jesus? When Herod asked him, are you king? He said, no, my kingdom is not from this world. He was talking about the government of God, the eternal government. And he said he will be on the seat of his father David from now and forever. So why they say the child born and the Son is given? Because the Son of God is given to us. He was there from the beginning, from everlasting to everlasting. So they say the child was born, but the Son of God was given to us. And if you take that all, you see how God is there in everything. And those people who said that, oh, Isaiah, it's impossible that you know anything about Babylon and the